Hey everyone, I'm from Figure Reviews and I'm back at you guys with another figure review. Before I begin this video, I would like to say sorry for the late post on this. I know it's been 2 weeks coming. Sorry, I've been sick and I'm still sick. It doesn't sound as obvious because my voice doesn't sound like a cat scratching chalkboard at the moment, but I've been sick for the past 2 weeks and I haven't really been able to record anything. So yeah. So I decided, since I have my voice back right now at the moment, I would record this video and the Emma Frost one if I can, and post it. So yeah, sorry about that again. I really, I didn't think I'd be sick this long. Yeah. Without further ado, like and subscribe if you like the content. Let's get on with this. All right, so first up, here he is, Mafex 248. Yes, I know I'm late for this figure review. I know other people have reviewed it. I understand. Yada yada yada. We still have it, so cool. I'm really happy with this figure. Really happy. So yeah, let's take a closer look at the details. Looks really good. Actually, I'll save that for figure comparisons. But yeah, this figure looks really nice, and I like how the red almost looks metallic, but not exactly. I don't know. I think that's a pretty good look. All right. With that being said, let's move on to the figure comparison portion in just a bit. Alright everyone, we are here to the figure comparison portion, and to the left we have Mafex Deadpool, to the right we have the Mafex Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, or Tobey Maguire. As you can see, Andrew's going to fit in well with your No Way Home Mafex figures, and I don't know if he'll fit in well with your comic book figures, but it doesn't look too bad, so maybe not, but it doesn't look too bad. So yeah, on to the next figure comparisons. All right, everyone, we're here with our next figure comparison. So we're here with the SH Figure Arts. To the left, we have Wolverine from Deadpool and Wolverine, and to the right, we have Deadpool from Deadpool and Wolverine. All right, yeah. Here they are. I think he's gonna fit in pretty well. Weirdly, like, it doesn't look weird. Although I will admit, Wolverine's tiny. I still don't understand why they made his head so small. It does look a little off, but it doesn't ruin the aesthetic. So yeah, this all looks great. I do think he'll fit in pretty well with your MCU SH Figure Arts figures. I don't know about any of the other stuff, but definitely for these, he fits in pretty well. All right, let's move on to our next figure comparisons. All right, everyone, we are here with our next figure comparisons, and we are here with the Revoltech comparisons, in specific the All right, let's do that again. We are here with the Revoltech comparisons, in specific the Street Fighter figure. Damn. Okay, the Street Fighter figures. I gotta talk fast. Yeah. Looks like they're gonna fit in pretty well. Doesn't look too horrible. If I'm being honest, I actually quite like it. But yeah, looks really good. I don't think the aesthetic is gonna fit in too well with the Street Fighter figures, because these are more like an anime style, and or more close to the game. While this is more like live action, so it doesn't fit too well, but it doesn't look horrible. Definitely not a Marvel vs. Capcom shelf material stuff, but definitely close enough, in my opinion. All right, now let's get into our last and final figure comparisons. All right, we are on to the final comparisons. We are here for our Marvel Legend comparisons, and to the left we have the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. To the right we have I think it's Astonishing X-Men Wolverine from Marvel Legends. I'm not completely sure. I know it's just Astonishing X-Men uniform, so yeah. 80th anniversary Wolverine from Marvel Legends. Yeah. I'm looking at the box right now. It's 80th anniversary. Yeah, this figure uh looks like he'll look pretty good in it, but if I'm being honest, maybe with a live action figure, but not with these. Definitely not with these. Doesn't look too out of scale, but not with these. Right, probably with a live action figure, Andrew here will fit in. But yeah, that's pretty much it for figure comparisons. Now let's move on to accessories in just a bit. All right, everyone, we are here in the accessory portion. So yeah, first one up, we got an alternate head sculpt of Andrew Garfield. Pretty good likeness, if I'm being honest, but doesn't look completely there. It's probably better than whatever SH Figure Arts would have done, but it's still a little off. I don't know. I don't feel like it looks completely like him, but it's good enough. It's definitely good enough. Yeah, he has an damn. Um, he has his mask. I like the pearly whites, the detail, like kind of wrinkles in the mask. I like that. Now I do know that one of these hands is to grab it. I think it's this one. Yeah, to grab the mask. But still very cool. He comes with an array of hands, as you can see. These are more like spread out kind of trigger finger hands or relaxed hands. These are, I'm pretty sure these are to grab his mask. I'm not completely sure, but I think these are the ones. Flippers, right? Flipping hands. Good detail on all these hands. Not any form of paint scuffage as far as I can see. Yeah, very, very nice. Wide open hands. Pointer finger hands. These are probably my favorite. Makes the figure way more expressive than it normally would be with these hands. So I like it. And web holding hands. Now on to the magnet feet. All right, there we go. I like the detail on all this. It looks really, really cool. And magnetic hands. Standard with most Mafex. If you're wondering where the stand is, I figure everyone kind of knows about the Mafex stand, but I'll have it at the end of the video. Anyway, that's it for the accessory. Oh, wait, no, webs. Okay. So, he does come with two of these. I only have one because I tend to lose these and then find them in random places. So I just decided to take one of each because there's two of each. So, yeah. One web he can hold, right? One long whipping hand. All right, or one long web effect, right? Or like he's whipping it out, and a shorter one, web shooting effect. Looks pretty nice, pretty translucent. You pretty much know what this looks like if you've gotten any Mafex Spider-Man recently. They're all pretty much the same web effects. But that's it for the accessories. Now let's move on to articulation. All right, everyone, welcome to the articulation portion. Yeah, articulation portion. Man, I'm tired. All right, so that's first off, he can look up. All right, without the neck joint, that's as much as he can look up. Down, that's as much as he can look up. No real side to side, unfortunately, without moving the neck joint. But Yeah, no real side to side. With the neck joint, he can look up way better. Just be careful not to pop his head off. Unfortunately, there is that gappage, right? But there you go. You can look down about this much, which is really good, honestly. Side to side, pretty good. So you can get some pretty fluent motions out of this head. His arm can go all the way around. Butterfly joints are amazing, as you can see. I'm never surprised with Mafex butterfly joints. They're just always amazing. They're like the best butterfly joints out on the market, in my opinion. They're just so good. Double jointed elbow, not that great for range, unfortunately. Like, it's not bad, but I definitely have Mafex figures with better range than this. But it's not bad. It's really good. I'm not saying this is bad. I just kind of was expecting more. But hey, it's still good, right? Bicep swivel right in there. Standard Mafex wrist peg, pretty much omnidirectional, right? Has no problem doing the T-pose, of course. Ball joint at the upper torso, so up and down, side to side is pretty good. Twisty, twisty. All right, just be careful because I do think with all the detail, especially down here or up here, the paint is bound to rub off eventually. So just be careful. Be very careful and handle these figures very carefully. Ball joint at the lower waist, he can go down about that much, back about this much, side to side. Little twist too. Rubber diaper or soft plastic diaper piece, which is amazing because you can kick up about that much, knee about this much, which is great. Foot can go up and down, no real ankle rocker, but toe joint. Leg can go about that far back. Also, that's as far as you can bend back or to the front, and this is as far as you can bend back. So not horrible. It's really good actually. I like it. Drop down hips, more range, obviously. See? So, yeah. Pretty good for articulation overall. He's going to be able to hit some really, really good poses. I can tell. This figure is honestly amazing. By leaps and bounds. Compared to some of my other Spider-Man. So yeah. Now let's go on to the final review in just a bit. Alright everyone, so for my final review of this figure, I give this figure... I don't really have issues. I'm going to be so honest. There are no issues with this figure. You know, if I had to be nitpicky, I guess the face sculpt for Andrew Garfield wasn't the best. And maybe the body proportions of the figure aren't exactly great, but I think it's better than SH Figure Arts in a lot of ways. So I'm gonna go with this figure. I'm gonna give this a 10. This is really, really good. I mean, it's on par with my favorite figure in my collection, right? The Mafex Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, right? And that should tell you how good this figure is, because every time people ask me what's my favorite figure, I always bring this up, right? This figure is on par with that figure. It's that good. And I know you're saying, oh, they share the same body mold. Yes, they do. But just because a figure shares the same body mold doesn't mean they execute that body mold the same as the other figure, you know. But I do think this figure is really, really good and is a 10. I do recommend picking it up at either regular price, like the price it comes at, retail price, and or if it's on discount, absolutely slam it. If you have the money for it, get it. You know, obviously. But yeah. without further ado, hope you guys enjoyed today's review. With that being said, I'm Fun Figures signing my sick self off. See you guys later. Bye.